Hello, and welcome to a new episode of this JPAD Modeller tutorial series. During this video, we will explore the Airfoil Manager user interface. This feature is designed to help you editing and visualizing airfoil's data, and is provided by each lifting surface component. Starting from the panel section of the selected lifting surface component, you can access the Airfoil Manager by clicking on the Details button, next to the airfoil element of each panel section. Now, let's open the Airfoil Manager of the main wing root airfoil, and see how to use it. As for most of the JPAD Modeller windows, the user interface has been split up in two main areas. The one on the left is related to the input data concerning both geometrical and aerodynamic characteristics of the airfoil, while the area on the right features the management of charts and derived data. In terms of input data, the airfoil shape management in JPAD Modeller is separated from the management of both geometrical and aerodynamic parameters. The airfoil shape, in terms of X and Z coordinates, is used to generate the aircraft CAD and the component views. On the other hand, geometrical and aerodynamic parameters may come in handy if you wish to make a quick preliminary estimate of the airfoil characteristics. In fact, geometrical parameters like the thickness ratio, or global parameters like the airfoil family and category, can be used as the starting point to estimate the complete set of aerodynamic parameters. These are listed in the lower part of the input data section. They include all the fundamental parameters required to build up the lift curve, the drag polar and the pitching moment curve of the airfoil. The aerodynamic estimations are carried out by using an internal statistical database. You can either assign, or calculate, the aerodynamic parameters, to see their effects on the estimated aerodynamic curves. You can also apply either a Mach number or a Reynolds number correction to the estimated aerodynamic parameters. The Mach number correction is based on the well-known Kármán-Szén method. The Reynolds number correction derives from the internal JPAD airfoil database, and depends on the airfoil type. Moving to the right part of the user interface, the first chart that you will encounter is the airfoil view. You can export the airfoil points by right-clicking on the chart and selecting the desired file format. In addition, you can interact with the chart by clicking on the button in the top right part. This will open a sliding menu, in which you will find the list of all airfoil shape coordinates. Those can be either exported to a CSV file, using the related export button, or loaded from another XML file. The remaining tabs allow you to visualize and manage all the airfoil aerodynamic curves. For instance, let's focus on the lift curve. As for the airfoil shape chart, you can either export it by right-clicking on the chart, or interact with it by clicking on the button in the top right part of the chart toolbar. This will open a sliding menu, in which you will find the list of all the points of the selected aerodynamic curve. You can export these points to a CSV file, using the export button. You can calculate a new aerodynamic curve starting from the current set of aerodynamic parameters. Or you can load an external aerodynamic curve using the Load button. By clicking on the Load button, the parameter extractor interface will appear. Here the workflow expects you to load a valid external aerodynamic curve first, using the Load Curve button. Then, to extract all the parameters from the imported curve, with the Extract Parameters button. At this point, you can calculate a new aerodynamic curve, starting from the extracted parameters using the Calculate New Curve button. If you are not happy with the result, you can manually tweak the extracted parameters, until the calculated red curve fits the imported blue curve to the best. To finalize this process, you can click on the Apply button. Before exiting the Airfoil Manager window, don't forget to save your modifications. You can do so by clicking on the Save icon in the top left part of the Input Data toolbar. The next video will be focused on the configuration of a nacelle and powerplant component. So, see you there.